Hey everybody, I'm back this week, and our awesome adventure this week is going to be an epic mashup between bacon and chocolate. It doesn't get more classic than that. So, why are we doing a mashup this week, you ask? Well, I will tell you. It is because an awesome guy that I met at Sci-Fi Valley Con last year is trying to start up a comic book shop, and I won this Spider-Man and Batman comic, which is never leaving this protective case. Spike, thank you so much, and I will tell you guys more about Spike and his GoFundMe account here soon, but let's get started on our classic mashup. So, what you're going to need is a large microwavable bowl, into which you're going to put a cup of sugar, because we are making chocolate bacon brittle. It doesn't get better than that. It's more of a chewy brittle, but trust me, you're gonna love it. I've been eating it non-stop. So, once you put your cup of white sugar in, you're gonna put a half a cup of light corn syrup in. There you go. Get your spoon. Go ahead and scrape all that light corn syrupy goodness into there, because that's what's gonna help us make our brittle. Okay, then you're gonna get a pinch of salt. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And you're going to take that same spoon and you're just going to give it a swirl together. You're not going to be able to get it very well combined yet, but since it's probably going to be some stuck to your spoon, just take your measuring cup and scoop it off of there. So we want to get all the sugary goodness into our bowl. So, we're going to put this in the microwave for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Because then we're going to want to stir it. 2 minutes. And after we bring it out, we're going to stir it. Actually, I'm not going to get it out of the microwave, because it's just easier to stir it. Because we're going to do it for 3 minutes total, because then everything is going to be mixed together and ready to add, if you want, a half a cup of chopped pecans. Or whatever your favorite nut might be. I just happen to like pecans, so that's why I'm putting pecans in mine. And then we're going to also add our bacon at that point. You need, are we adding our bacon at that point? Yes. You need a cup of bacon. Pre-cooked. I did mine in the microwave on one of those nifty little bacon cooking things. It hangs the strip and all the grease drops down, because you need it dried and crispy. I got some nice thick cut bacon, but you need 1 cup of crumbled bacon. And then you're going to need a teaspoon of vanilla. So, okay. Bacon, pecans, a tablespoon of butter, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's what we're going to add after our first 3 minutes. Okay. Sorry, I'm washing a dish over there if you hear any water running. And if you see me moving around a little weird, cleaning the floor, I had a little see getting everything ready. And let me tell you, corn syrup and sugar can be sticky. But anyway, you guys, like I said, I'm going to put the link to Spike's GoFundMe account in the bottom, because he's really trying to get his brick and mortar comic book shop together. And he's an awesome guy. He's a published indie author. I'm going to sit in Irregular Mischief Publications. Did I get that right, Spike? Let me double check. I have everything written down here. Yeah, Irregular Mischief Publications, IMP, Comics and Games. It's everything you need to check out on Facebook and everything, because that's where everything's kind of operating from right now. But I told you I'd give you your themed episode, and here we are. One other small shout out, QWERTY actually got my really cool Captain America shirt from there. Okay, get your spoon, give it a quick stir. You can just leave it in the microwave, so I'm sorry for turning my back to you, because you can see the sugar starting to melt into the corn syrup, and we've probably got about 1 more minute. But we only do want to do it a minute or 2 at a time, because we don't want anything to scorch. So, okay, 1 more minute, and then we're going to add all our yummy middle stuff. Let me see if I can get my laptop up here without knocking crap off my counter. See, that's what you guys need to be checking out. Always like to help awesome people. But yeah, got my shirt from QWERTY. Grab bag. I haven't got a grab bag in a long time, because t-shirts, my extras weren't really selling, so I was like, do I want to take the risk? But Yeah, I got this graffiti Captain America one and it's so cool. Oh, and a big tip, always wash your shirts when they come. I used to wear them straight out of the bag, but I've had some really itchiness lately, so definitely wash them before you wear them. Okay, 20 seconds, and if you look in, you can probably see it start to bubble up. That's good, that's our candy making process getting going. So let me get back over to my recipe. Because this is a recipe where you're gonna wanna move pretty speedy because things are gonna set up fairly quickly. Okay, so test the edges, see if you need a hot pad, get a good grip on your bowl. We don't need any dropsies, trust me, I know. Half a cup chopped pecans if you do so choose. Get your cup of finely crumbled bacon. Tap that because you want all the bacon. Okay, your tablespoon of butter. Whoop. Tablespoon of butter. And your teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I know I set my teaspoon around here somewhere. And give that a swift stir together. We don't want that stuff cooling down yet. Your butter won't completely melt while you're stirring, but you'll at least get that in there. Again, take your measuring cup or another spoon and get all your bacon into there. This bacon and candy together is smelling divine. So, okay, quickly, with a good grip, back into the microwave. We're going to do this a minute at a time until it starts to foam up so much that you're going to be like, oh, I got to get that out of there, or it's going to flow over. And you're immediately, let me move some stuff out of the way, going to dump in your cup of chocolate chips. Have your spray handy, because normally you're going to have this tray set off to the side. I'm just doing this here to show you guys. You're going to have your tray set off to the side. Already coated for with your cooking spray, because immediately after you get your chocolate chips and your baking soda in there, you have to quickly stir and dump, because that adding that baking soda really kicks off the setup process. And if you hear jingle balls, you know Elsa's running around. Okay, you can start, if you can see this, I'm sorry, you can't see in my microwave, you can see it starting to bubble up. And I do apologize for turning my back to you, but there's not a point where you can actually take it out of my, it's safer and easier to just stir it while it's in the microwave. Okay, another minute. Depending on your microwave, mine I'll probably need to do about 3 minutes. Depending on your microwave, it might be 2 to 4 minutes, but average, it's usually about 3 minutes. Sorry, I got sugar all over me. Sorry, I like to be a dork for you guys, but really this is so cool. It's only left this one time in very careful conditions so that I could read it, and it's now hanging up with my other one, really valuable one. Well, valuable to me, because I do love my comic books. I'm talking to somebody who owns a ridiculous amount. I know my spoon somewhere. Ha, there it is. Okay. As you can see, it's really foaming up about halfway now. So give it a good stir. One more minute. And then have your chocolate chips at the ready, because you're going to dump those in. And you're immediately going to head for a teaspoon and a half. If you like a denser brittle, go ahead and get just a 1 teaspoon. But I usually add a teaspoon and a half. So have your teaspoon and a half of baking soda. I usually like to have it at the ready. As you can see, I'm setting it right here on my tray. Probably should have backed my camera up a little bit. see if I can do this without sending you guys for a real whirl. Okay, doesn't matter if I cut off the top of my hand. I want you guys to be able to see the chemically reaction here. But definitely keep an eye on this, because if it's bubbling up towards the top of your bowl and you think it might bubble over, get it on out of there. But be careful when you do this. If you need hot pads, get hot pads. I don't want you burning yourself for chocolate and bacon. Okay. So while it is hot and bubbly, move very quickly. Get your chocolate chips in there. Get your teaspoon and a half of baking soda. Stir that in. As you can see, it's getting thick a little bit already. Set that just briefly off to the side if you haven't already, and spray your nonstick cooking tray. Coat that sucker. Dump that brittle out of the bowl. You cannot move too fast here, because this is going to set up really quickly. It would be nice if you had a nice spot in the fridge to set this, but if you don't, just set it somewhere cool and let it cool for a while. And flatten it out as much as you can, because thinner pieces are better. But at this point, if it just starts to rip and tear too much, like forming too many holes, just let it go, let it go, let it go. Da, 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 da. Because at this point it is starting to set up already, which is the beauty of this recipe. It's quick, it's easy, and it makes something that is crazy indulgent. And a classic mashup, just like Spider-Man and Batman. Okay, don't bother taking this off the spoon, just eat it when it cools. I don't want you burning your mouth now, but it's fun, just as fun to lick it off the spoon. So, I'm going to tilt the tray a little bit to show you guys. This is what you're going to end up with. And you can see it's really only moving on there because of the cooking spray. Wait about 15-20 minutes or so and see if you can safely lift it up without it falling apart. Because as soon as it cools enough to cut it, you really want to do that to get it off of the tray and put it in a nice container. You don't have to put it in the fridge if you don't want to, but let me show you the finished product. Ta-da! The finished product. Let me get you a good piece here. Look at this. You can taste the bacon, the pecans. Not so much the pecans. You can taste them when you get a hold of one, but the bacon taste is so prevalent, and the chocolate just makes it even better. I'm gonna go finish this piece. Thank you, Spike, for my comic. You know I'm going to treasure it. And for everybody watching this, go check out Spike's Regular Mischief Publications on Facebook. Go check out his GoFundMe account, please. I will put you all the links in the bottom, in the description. Check out QWERTY, because they do have some gems. And I'll see you next week. Shoot me some requests, please. Thank you guys. You're awesome.